Okay, Hal, we'll start by looking back at the Boxing Day clash at Arsenal. It was a resilient display, but obviously that late goal kind of ruined what would have been a nice Christmas point at the Emirates Stadium.
Yeah, obviously it's always disappointing to concede goals late on, especially in such a tight game and especially against a top opposition. But it said on the day it wasn't meant to be. So now we'll dust ourselves down and focus on picking up the points over the next period of games.
Yeah, of course, that period is the busy Christmas period, and there's two fixtures coming up against Southampton and Hull. What do you make of those two teams?
Yeah, I think they're both they're different teams, but they're both competitive in their own right. They won't be easy games, but I think if we apply ourselves how we know we can apply ourselves, then we can hopefully have a successful run of games.
As a player, is the Christmas period difficult to get through with so many fixtures, or is it just part and parcel of the job?
I think it is part and parcel of the job. I think the younger players may struggle, aren't used to it, but I think when you've been doing it for 10 plus years, it's just part and parcel, and it's actually a period where it can turn a season into a positive season, and it can turn a season into an even more successful season if you have a good run of games. So that's what our focus will be on now, and hopefully we can achieve that.
And of course 2016 has been a very good year for you, shall we say, scoring for Wales obviously at Euro 2016, and of course being part of the team that got to the semi-final of that tournament, and then also earning a move to a Premier League football club. Has it been your best in football, would you say?
Yeah, personally, it was obviously a successful season. There's always things you look back on and you could have done better. And as a professional, you want to take pride in what you do every day. And if you do that, I think more often than not, you'll have successes. As you said, it was there were lots of pluses over the course of the season, over the course of the year. But there's lots of things that I've learned as well, and I'm looking forward to 2017 and progressing on what I've done and what I've achieved, and hopefully having a lot more successes in the future.
And we've seen glimpses of what you're about since you joined the club in the summer. You've made 13 appearances, but they've all been from the bench and coming on late on in games. I'm sure you'll be very, very keen to kind of stamp your authority from a starting position.
Yeah, for sure. I know what I'm capable of, especially at this level. And I'm just relishing the opportunity when it comes. The team's been in good form, and that's the most important thing at any club. So obviously I've been patient, and I'm working hard every day in training, ready for that opportunity. But yeah, as you said, I'm looking forward to that opportunity coming, and looking forward to taking it.
You mentioned being patient there. The reason you've had to be patient is largely down to the fact that Sullivan Rondon's been in such fantastic form. How impressed with him have you been?
Yeah, fantastic. When I was at Reading last year, we actually played obviously West Brom in the FA Cup, and a game that Reading won I think it was 3-1 or 2-1, and obviously seeing him perform this season, I was very impressed this season, and yeah, it's a credit to him, credit to the manager, but it's a group of players who have been performing well, and obviously not only the starting 11, everyone's pushing each other, and that's what you need at any successful club, and as I said, long may that continue.
And finally, as we close in on 2017, have you set yourself any targets or any goals for the new year?
No, I'm not one for setting targets or goals. It's just about applying yourself on a daily basis, giving your best day in and day out. And as I said, over the course of a year or your lifetime, you'll often not have successes.